What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. So, let me get this out and out the way because I want to say this first. I've seen a lot of thumbnails in the past month and a half. The return of Deontay Wilder. The king is back. Deontay's coming back. Deontay. And basically, when it comes from certain sources, more than likely it's just a rumor. The last thing I heard Deontay Wilder say was that he's not really feeling it right now. He don't feel it anymore. Okay. We have no dates or opponents. Okay. If you even hear there's negotiations between Deontay Wilder and such guy, Joseph Parker, just say whatever. Fight Height would hear that. Fight Hub would hear that. Teddy Atlas, like different, big outlets, they would hear about this stuff as well. Okay, so basically everything that I've heard on my, listening to these specific channels, these are just Deontay Wilder fans just looking for something to talk about, because Deontay Wilder himself didn't say, "Oh, I'm coming back and I'm fighting such and such." The last thing I heard him say is he doesn't feel it anymore. Okay, that doesn't mean okay, I'm definitely retiring, and it could mean, hey, well, as of now, I'm not doing anything. But if I get that feeling again, then I'm back into it. If he doesn't feel it anymore, it wouldn't be wise to get in the ring just because. You have to feel like I'm ready. I want to do this. All right. So no need to go in there and lose to someone simply because you just really wasn't there. You just didn't have it. It's not there. When that passion dies, that desire dies, it's easy for your ego to make you jump back in there and get beat by someone that you normally would have knocked out. So I don't think he should just jump in there because there's people that want to see him come back. Now, the other thing I want to talk about, because I was asked about this and I posted up a profile of it in the community section, and now I know it's confirmed, because I don't like to do reports on hearsay and certain stories that really are not meaningful. It's just something to talk about, and it's like, man, really. Robert Garcia has confirmed that he's training Anthony Joshua. Now, of course, when you're training the guy, you're backing that fighter up, and you're supposed to say positive things about the fighter. He expects Anthony Joshua to beat Alexander Usyk. Eddie Hearns expect Anthony Joshua to beat Usyk. Most of the fans don't. People are still saying that, Usyk is going to dominate. He's going to destroy Anthony Joshua, whatever. I don't care what Anthony Joshua says or what Usyk says or some fans, let alone fans. We all just, we have what we feel, what the possibilities of what could happen, what we feel we want to happen. I haven't seen any training videos. I haven't seen what's going on with Robert Garcia and Anthony Joshua. Again, even if I saw something training wise, I did actually see a video of Anthony Joshua hitting the mitts. And again, I cannot sit here and tell you I think Anthony Joshua is going to win because he looked good hitting the mitts. Okay, I want Anthony Joshua to win. Is he going to win? I don't know. We'll only know when he get in. Okay, if he does win, the petty side is people saying, "Oh, I told you." If Usyk win, I told you, big deal. Fight's not based on who you think is going to win. It's what happens in the ring. So hopefully AJ can get his mojo back. He can get in there and he can beat Usyk. And again, I told you guys, I don't believe at all Tyson Fury's retired, and Tyson Fury's still ranked. Why would you be retired still paying sanctioning fees? So we know he's not retired. That common sense, okay? But I believe Tyson Fury is just laying low. Let's see, just enjoy some time off, relax. He made plenty of money, right? So let's see what happens between Usyk and Anthony Joshua. Now, basically, after that, everybody's gonna be a demand to see whoever wins that fight versus Tyson Fury for undisputed. So for that fight to happen, they're going to pay Usyk or Anthony Joshua, whoever wins. Okay, they're going to pay them versus Tyson Fury a lot of money. And if they want that fight, they're going to promote that fight and build it up to where, yeah, you guys are going to get what you asked for. And at the end of the day, it's going to be a massive sellout crowd, big numbers at the, on a pay-per-view and at the gate. They're gonna want to sell this out. And if Anthony Joshua wins, you already know where this fight's going. You already know where him and Tyson Fury are going to take this fight. So, listen, at the end of the day, I have to see the fight happen. Again, even if I see Anthony Joshua look different, look like he made adjustments to certain techniques he used, that still doesn't make me say, oh, he's definitely going to beat Usyk. Look, with me, it's not about favoritism. I'll tell you who I want to win. That doesn't mean they're going to win. It depends on what happens when they get in there. Like, I heard a reporter ask a question to Bob Arum about how do you think this fight's going to be compared? And that was like one of those questions that you just look at the screen like, really? And like Bob Arum said, it depends on what these two guys do when they get in the ring, which is, you think it's common sense, but it's really not. People just, they imagine something in their head and think because they imagined it, that's what's going to happen. It's going to manifest because they imagined it. How the fighters perform doesn't matter what you think. Like, people think Anthony Joshua can't win. They think that, he's been figured out. He doesn't have it anymore. He might go in there and shut everybody up. People that think Usyk is going to lose, same thing. So, yeah, I don't think, as far as predictions, I really don't care about that. Sometimes, I might say who I think is going to win a fight. And mostly if I really speak about it, it's more of a reason, because I find certain fighters to be annoying. The antics in their mouth, the attitudes. I don't like cocky fighters. What I mean, like just big mouth guys. I don't like all this like fake, wrestling scenario shit where people just make up stuff that, like, it has nothing to do with the two fighters or what's going to happen in that ring. It's just, they're like, it's entertainment. No, it's not entertaining to me. Maybe to a fucking 18-year-old, maybe to someone who just lived for this superficial shit and try to live through these fighters or something. But to me, it's like, man, look, we got to fight, right? Let's just fight. We can talk and we can, whatever, but all it's like, keep it boxing. You're talking about a whole bunch of stuff that have nothing to do with the outcome of the fight. So, I understand trying to get under somebody's skin, trying to throw them off their game plan. I know what they're doing, but it's like, you look like a real fool when you do all this talk and it backfires. End of the day, I saw a video where people was, so I didn't watch the video. It was supposed to be a video where Anthony Joshua supposedly threatened some teenagers or something to, he punched him in the face or something to that effect. I never even watched it. I just saw the thumbnail and saw the title. I didn't even watch it. I don't know what happened or whatever, but, people will post anything to try to deter a fighter, to try to, like, get in your head and throw you off course. Like I said, if Anthony Joshua wins this fight, all the people saying that he's going to lose is going to say, oh, because of what happened in the war, Usyk wasn't really focused, man. That's your people, man. Deep down inside, they're going to make any excuse because people don't like to be wrong when they say something. So, I don't really care about the prediction. That means nothing. Again, I want Anthony Joshua to win. That's who I'm pulling for to win. If he's going to win, we'll know come fight night. I don't know what's going to happen. This is, Anthony Joshua, I haven't seen, last time I saw him in the ring, he lost to Usyk. What have I seen to make me think different? Right? I'm not saying he don't have the ability. That's what we want to see. That's what we're going to find out. So, from, where he looked, it's like, yeah, you got a lot of work to do. But what people don't realize, the work that you put in, okay, your determination, your focus, how bad you want something is the difference maker. It's not about what people think. You have, let's just be honest, you have commentators that, yeah, he's a very good commentator. He was okay as a fighter. You have trainers that are excellent trainers, but they were average as fighters. So, they learned their craft. They weren't physically able to do the things that they can teach. So, we'll see how things go. And as far as Wilder, like I said, nah, I wouldn't jump in there, Wilder. If you don't feel it, you don't feel it, man. Don't go in there because all these people hollering bomb squad and talking all this the King's back shit, trying to persuade you to get back in there. They don't know what you feel. You do. You can't please everybody. You jump in there and you get starched because you just didn't feel it. Then it's on you, you know. And these fans can make all the excuses they want, but it's an ass whooping that you don't need to take. You know, you go in there, you feel it, just, okay, I'm ready, and then you just lose to a better man, and so be it. But to go in there and just not feel it anymore, nah, I wouldn't suggest anybody do that. So anyway, that's all I got for that. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch you on the next video.